Nicola from Daisy and Grace, and I am going to show you how to applique hexagons on. A lot of my projects involve stitching hexagons on because I love hexagons. Here's one of my projects. This is a rotary purse, and as you can see I've formed a row of hexagons and then appliqued it on. So I'm going to just show you how to do that and how to remove your papers after. So glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Firstly, I'm just going to show you how to form a row of hexagons. So I'm just going to be joining those edges together. So I'll just quickly do that to show you. I have done this in my previous video, but just a little catch up. I'm leaving a tail, going into the next stitch, forming a knot, taking my tacking stitch away, and a bit of fluff. And then I'm going to do one more stitch, like so, and then I'm going to encase that tail in my stitches as I go along the row. So that just a few millimetres apart, I'm doing my slip stitches over the top and catching that thread in there as we go. Get to the end and I like to do 2 knots. So through the loop again, that's 1 knot, through the next one, done. So that's how simple it is to do it. Put that back in there, and that forms, just keep going until you form the right length of row. Press that before you go to the next stage. That will make it a lot easier because it will firm up the edges of the hexagons. So the next stage is to put it onto your fabric, how you're going to use it. And here you'll see that I have marked a line. Now this pen erases when it's heated, so that will go. That's not a permanent fixture. Is just so that I can line up the bottom of my hexagons to make it nice and straight. So you can see that it's not brilliant, but it's good enough. And I pinned this on, and then I've started to sew around the top edge, and I'm going to carry on doing that so that you can see what I'm doing. So this is on the last one. So I'll take my needle and I'm just going through the bottom fabric, bringing my needle up on the very edge of the hexagon, going straight back down, a few millimetres away, coming back up through the hexagon, down. So it's just an up and down stitch, nothing too complicated. Now when I get to this corner though, I'm going to show you how to take out the hexagon papers. So I'm just going to pop my needle in my fabric so I know where it is, and then I'm going to remove my tacking thread. So this is the whole point, that your tacking thread doesn't need to be perfect because it's just doing a job to keep those edges firm. So I've taken the tacking thread out, and I'm just going to, with my scissors, go between the fabric and the paper and just ease it like that. And on this one you can literally just pull the paper out. Now as you can see, I have caught the edges on this when I've sewn it, but I can still reuse that paper because that's not too horrendous. You'll still get a nice firm edge when you reuse that. So keep that, reuse it. Now I'm going to just pop, because I've pressed this, the edges are nicely pressed, so I can just turn those back under and I can keep on sewing. So I'm going to keep on sewing and show you the next one, which is a bit more tricky to take out. So keep going, just catch the edge of that hexagon, straight back down, a few millimetres long, up again, straight back down and up. That's all you have to do. It's quite quick and easy, nothing to be scared of. So on this one I'm just going to come along, just secure that corner, just going to come along a little bit. I'm going to do one more stitch and I'm going to pop my needle in my fabric. I'm going to grab my scissors to take out that tacking thread. Well, that was nice and easy. I'm going to just pull out that seam allowance and poke my scissors in between the paper and the fabric to ease the paper away. Pull out. You can see this one I've used quite a few times, so this must have been about its third usage, but I still get more use out of that. It will still adhere to the fabric when I press it. So again, tucking under those edges, and I'm going to carry on going. So that is all you need to do to applique your hexagons onto your backing fabric. Nice job to do, again in front of the TV. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this small tutorial, and until next time, take care, bye.